And, you know, from there, it was, like I say, 2 weeks I did it. And by the end of that 2 weeks, I thought this is a game changer. Like, this is seriously, like, it's bizarre what a difference it made, because it
Yeah.
shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't, by all like logic, it shouldn't do what it does. But seriously, I was, you know, sleeping better. You know, I was able to, you know, I was recovering more quickly. I was able to lift heavier. You know, it sounds too good to be true. You know, it
So
sounds like some
that
kind
was at
of
the 2 week mark, yeah.
2 week mark.
2 week mark.
Yeah,
You were sleeping better, better recovery.
yeah,
I
yeah,
assume because it's a form of the keto diet, so
yeah.
I assume you weren't crashing as much because you weren't having carbs and
No,
sugar. So
that was
that
huge. Yeah, those energy
wow,
levels, that was a huge one. Because I, for that first 2 weeks, I drink coffee now, but I did avoid, you know, caffeine and that sort of thing. I stuck to it. It was literally just water and animal products, basically.
wow.
Yeah, nothing else. And salt. That was the seasoning that I used. Um,
Do you have
but you know, I,
any sorry? Do you have any nuts or any fruit at
no,
all, or anything else? Because I know I've seen GSP is doing the carnivore,
yeah,
and he has, you know, nuts and berries and stuff. So there's obviously different
mm,
levels to it, but you seem like you're pretty
yeah,
hardcore on it. So you're just eggs and
yeah.
meat pretty
So
much.
I did pure carnivore for those first 2 weeks. So I did have, you know, when I was doing keto, I did have nuts, not so much berries because obviously there's sugar in those, but, you know, a lot of avocado, olives, that sort of thing. But I, you know, finished those up when I finished my keto diet, and I didn't do anything other than animal products for those 2 weeks. And like I said, it was a game changer. You know, it was insane the difference it made. Because I thought, you know, I thought I would feel in some way sluggish or maybe a little bit like greasy and gross, eating a lot of like really fatty, like juicy, like meat.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
you know, I thought my skin would get spotty and that sort of thing just because I was eating so much like fat. But it just didn't happen. You know, my skin, like my skin got better. My hair, you know, my hair and nails. That was a really weird one. They just maybe, I mean, it's entirely possible it was placebo. But this is the whole, you know, my whole body felt better. You know,
oh
my mental
wow,
health felt better. I was, like I said, sleeping better. And again, it sounds absolutely like some kind of scam. It sounds like a miracle cure that some snake oil salesman would try to sell. I really can't stress just what a difference it made. So after, you know, I stuck on it after those 2 weeks because I thought, well, I'm really enjoying this. So I see no reason to stop. And well, the big one actually was those cravings went away, which was really weird because you would think
mm,
by cutting out even more from your diet, you would think you'd crave what you're not having even more. You'd crave that chocolate, you'd crave that hit of sugar. But those cravings, they disappeared. And I think the reason for that, and you know, other people have said this as well, the reason for that is the way you eat on the carnivore diet, it always fills you up. You're always full by the end of your meal,
yeah,
and you stay full for ages afterwards. Whereas, you know, keto, you can, I'm sure you can achieve that. But if you're eating a lot of like kale and like veg and that sort of thing, I just don't feel you can achieve that same level of satiety, and it won't last for as long. Um, and so I think, you know, like I say, a reason that those cravings disappeared literally in a matter of days is because I was satiated all the time. You know, not over full, not bloated. I just felt I don't need to eat anymore. Therefore, I'm not craving pastry and biscuits and chocolate and ice cream where I was before. And I think, again, that's probably because I wasn't actually filling myself up on keto. So, hey, maybe it was my fault. But still,
mm.
the carnivore diet, that completely, you know, got rid of that issue.